Hi-ho, folks, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Salutations.
Are you all set for tonight?
Indubitably.
Well, great, because tonight we are in Emerald Dream, and we are going to be interviewing the guild called Band of Misfits, a wonderful guild that we've been looking forward to talking to for quite some time. We've already interviewed their guild leader, Sorrow, in a previous episode and had a wonderful time interviewing him there. So we're looking forward to meeting the guild that he leads. So without further ado, we're here at Westbrook Garrison in Elwyn Forest. We're going to go ahead and find them and go ahead and get to know all about them. So we'll be right back. And we are in Westbrook Garrison here. As you can see, the soldiers walking by. And we're looking for the Band of Misfits Guild. And oh, I think we found them. Here they are, right up here. And right in front is their guild leader. And we've got Sorrow, the general of the Band of Misfits, Knight Sorrow of Emerald Dream. He's a level 90 Pandaren hunter. Hello, sir.
Good evening.
Well, sure, good to see you folks, and I see you've brought some of your members of your wonderful guild.
Yes, sir. Each one of them has their own special meaning to the guild, and so glad they can make it with us tonight.
You bet. Yes, certainly. I'm glad to see everybody here. And so let's see who you brought with you today. So starting on the left here, we have Kizrar, Delta Force of Band of Misfits, is a level 90 Drawneye Shaman. Hello.
Hello.
Next to her, we have Loppy Rogue, Delta Force of Band of Misfits, is Master of the Ways, level 90 Human Rogue. Hello, sir.
Good evening.
Next to him is Purvix, the Hallowed, level 90 Drawneye Priest. Hello, Purvix.
Hello.
Next is Desired, Private of the Band of Misfits, level 90 Human Warrior. Hello, Desired.
How's it?
It goes well, sir. Excellent. On the other side here, starting on, I guess that would be your right, sir, is Affliction, Private of the Band of Misfits, a level 90 Human Hunter. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Excellent. Next to him is Warren, and Warren is not here at the moment, but Sergeant Warren, a level 90 Human Warrior. It's good to see him. Next to him is it Zile? Is that how you pronounce that?
Zale.
Zele. Warbound Zele of Delta Force of the Band of Misfits, a level 90 Night Elf Druid. Hello.
Good evening.
And last but certainly not least, everyone knows it's my favorite dwarf, Ashila, or Ash. It's the co-general of Band of Misfits, level 90 Dwarf Hunter. Hi, Ash.
Hi.
It's sure good seeing all of you folks, and we are certainly looking forward to learning all about the Band of Misfits here tonight. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right to it. So we'll be right back with some questions about the Band of Misfits. Alrighty, folks, and we're back, and we have two people that just showed up here. And so we have Bits and Pieces, a private of the Band of Misfits. Hello, sir. Bits and Pieces, the Light of the Dawn. He's a level 90 Gnome Rogue. Good to see you, sir. And we have
Hello.
Tor. Now, how do you pronounce that? Is it Tordavlatch?
It's actually Turtlebach.
Oh, Turtlebach. Or Tor. I heard people calling you Tor.
Yeah.
And is a private of the Band of Misfits. And Tor the Pilgrim is a level 11 Night Elf Hunter. This must be a new tune for you.
It is.
Okay, well, wonderful. Well, thank you for coming tonight. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and come back with some questions about this wonderful guild. So we'll be right back, folks. Alrighty, and we are back and we're ready to start asking some questions here. And so, always the first question that we ask is Sorrow, how did you come up with the name Band of Misfits for this wonderful guild?
Well, it was given to me by a horde um, on Maelstrom. We were out one night, me and about four other people who founded this guild, and we were ganking horde in Crasserine Wilds. And they got on the forums and made a post about Sorrow and his Band of Misfits, and so that's how it came about. We were all guildless, and we decided that we would make a guild called Band of Misfits, and here we are.
Well, wonderful. So, you took something that was given to you in the game by the Horde and have used it to form your guild around that wonderful name. Well, excellent. Uh, you've turned it into something that I'm sure they were thinking kind of in a negative connotation and used it for a positive outcome. So wonderful. That is great. And so, Band of Misfits. What kind of guild is this now? Is this a heavy RP guild, medium, light RP guild?
I would say we're light. We're not everybody RPs, but that's their choice. I don't enforce it. I do encourage RP though, because we are on an RP server, and I think it's very good to RP a little bit. If nothing else, just to know at least a little bit about your history with your race that you play and stuff like that. I think we all have our own special little role playing that we do, and that. But I'd say for the most part, we're probably a light RP guild.
Okay, wonderful. And so, folks, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about that and find out what Band of Misfits, what they like to do. So we'll be right back with that information. And we're back, and we have someone else show up here as well, and we have Hawk of the Delta Force of Band of Misfits. Sergeant Major Hawk of the Alliance, a level 90 human hunter. Well, thank you for joining us, sir. And so, Hawk can move back in line there. Thank you, sir. So, Sorrow. So, what is it that the Band of Misfits do? What do you guys enjoy doing then?
Well, we do a lot of PvP. As of late, we've been doing a lot of RBGs. Some good, some bad. But that's part of it and everything. You know, we take with the good, with the bad. We love the world PvP, especially with the new island out. We've been prowling around over there for the most part and catching our fair share of horde.
Okay. And how have you guys been doing in your RBGs? Pretty good?
Not bad. We're learning. Some of the people are new to the guild, and some have never done RBGs before, so we are in the training progress. And it's been a lot of fun. Some people are progressing very amazingly, and it's just wonderful. We're having a good time with it. You have to have a good time with everything that you do. If not, then you know it's not worth it. And we just have a naked gnome running around. And,
Yeah, I see that.
okay, he's not part of us.
Okay, yeah, I see him here. Wonderful. Well, great. So RBGs have been kind of your focus as of late. And just ignore him and hopefully he will go away. Sup, bruh. Level 8 gnome priest, okay. He's not even from this server, he's from Lightning Hoof. But regardless. So, RBGs, what is your guys' favorite battlegrounds at the moment?
Well, I have to say it's probably a Arthenian Basin. We seem to do really well in our Arthenian Basin. Probably our least favorite is, I'm probably going to slaughter it, but the Temple of Kathmandu. Not so much. We don't like carrying the little orbs.
Okay. Well, wonderful. So, folks, when we come back, we'll dig into a little bit of the history of Band of Misfits. So, we'll be right back with that. And we're back. So, Sorrow, how did you start this guild and when, I guess, basically? How long has this guild been around?
Since February 15th of this year.
Okay, so it's almost a year old. And did you start it here on Emerald Dream? I think you mentioned it was on another guild, wasn't it?
Yes, we started on Maelstrom.
Alrighty, and what made you decide to move to Emerald Dream?
Unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of people know that a lot of servers have kind of slowed down, and the lack of player base has forced people to move to different servers. And unfortunately, that's what had happened with Maelstrom. The player base had fell off to where there was hardly no alliance, and it was really horde dominated. And we just felt like that we needed a better group of people, and we moved to Emerald Dream because Emerald Dream is one of the premier places for PvP and stuff like that, and that's what we wanted. We really wanted to focus on PvP, and Emerald Dream was the place.
Oh, well, wonderful. And how have you found it to be? Has it been everything it was said to be as far as the server?
Not gonna lie about it. In the beginning, it was really tough here on Emerald Dream. There was a horde guild that decided to make us their focus when we first come over, Warsong Battalion. And the first month that I was here, they made it real hard for Sorrow. They drowned me twice. They brought up some nasty stuff about my real life and everything else. But Sorrow has stuck with it, and we're still here.
And it looks like you're still growing pretty strong, so that's a good indication of a strong, solid guild. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Alrighty, folks.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than a couple trolls to put us down.
That's right. That's right. So when we come back, folks, we'll dig a little bit more and find out more about this wonderful guild. So we'll be right back with that. And we're back, folks. So, Sorrow, how many members do you have in the Band of Misfits?
310 members.
Holy smokes. Now, how many unique accounts do you have?
There's 235.
That is still quite a few. Holy smokes. So you guys have really grown since you've come to Emerald Dream, haven't you?
Yes, actually we have. There was probably about 20 of the original members came from Maelstrom. And some of them have since moved on to other things. But we continue to grow in leaps and bounds, and there's a lot of wonderful people here on Emerald Dream and that have made this guild really unique in its own way. Some of the people that are here have probably been told that they can't, or they're never gonna be anybody, but to me they're all special, regardless of what other people say about them, and I'm just thankful that everybody's here.
Well, great. So say I'm a new person here on Emerald Dream and I'm looking to join the Band of Misfits. Who do I have to talk to?
Well, anyone in the guild can invite. Most of the time we just do like a short little question, what is your focus? Have you ever PvP before? If not, are you interested in learning to PvP? And just pretty much ask that people be respectful of other guild members, because we don't want anybody to be disrespectful, and that.
Well, sure. Well, excellent. So you've put it in the guild's hands as far as letting people in then? Is that so anybody can invite anyone?
Yeah, and so far we've not really had any problems with people being able to invite and things like that. Once in a while, you'll have a bad seed and you'll have to remove it. But for the most part, it's been pretty good.
Well, excellent. All right, folks. So when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what happens when you get that invitation and you join the Band of Misfits. So we'll talk about that when we come back. And we're back. So Sorrow, say I have been invited. I'm now in the guild, and you mentioned a few of the rules that you have. So let's go a little further into that. As far as, do you have ranks? I've noticed that some people are part of called Delta Force, and you also have some privates and whatnot. So what are your ranks within the guild?
Well, it's based on a military type style. It goes from private all the way up to, of course, Code General, which Code General is like for the founding members. And at Delta Force is some of the people have proven themselves in PvP, and that they're part of an elite force. These are usually the people that go out and help low levels if they're having problems being ganked or things like that, and then they're part of the RBG team that really takes it serious, and we get the job done pretty much. They're Delta Forces. They're the ones that we call in when we have a problem and need hard hitters.
Oh, okay. So they pretty much have to prove that they can really PvP well to get into the Delta Force then, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Alrighty. And and what we'll do here is, it seems like we had a stinky Murgle proof. A level 90 dwarf monk has arrived. It looks like he got stink bombed on his way here. Go ahead and hop in line here, sir, and you'll be fine. And I assume Murgle Proof he's part of your guild. Is that correct?
Yes, he is one of the founding members, actually, that I was telling you about. We were the ones that were running around on the islands over in Crestline Wilds, and he was part of the original reason the guild was started and everything, and that he was part of the Band of Misfits that was talked about on the forums.
Okay, well, wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us, sir. And folks, when we come back, we are going to talk a little bit about running a guild on a world PvP server and what's that like. So we'll be back with that. And we're back. So, Sorrow, you have the Band of Misfits on the Emerald Dream server, which is a world PvP server. And now most of the guilds that I've interviewed are RP guilds, and they deal solely with role-playing and that sort of thing. Where Emerald Dream is a role-play server, but it is primarily, isn't it, a world PvP server? So some of the obstacles that you run into is doing any type of guild event. You have to always kind of be worried about maybe being attacked by the Horde. Is that correct?
That is true. I guess as you've seen from when we done my birthday party and you were a part of, the Horde could show up at any time. Even in this interview, it's possible that we could be attacked. I think it's a lot of fun, though. It adds to the adventure. We could be out maybe just doing just our own little RP, and all of a sudden the Horde show up and we'll have to fight, and you have to be ready for it. And it does add a little stress to it, but it also makes it a lot of fun. So I think for the most part we enjoy it. That's why we're here.
Well, certainly. And you mentioned, especially trying to level on World PvP server, that does add a little hardship at times if you are caught out there alone and you're attacked by Horde. But you have a special part of your guild that deals with that in order to help those low levels get through that, the Delta Force. How often do you have to utilize that? Is that on a daily basis? Are they called out to help low levels?
Well, not so much here lately with the new new part of the PvP going on, the new island, the Timeless Isles, that has kind of slowed it down some. But I'd say on average anywhere between 8 to 10 times a week.
Oh, okay. So, and then the Delta Force rushes out and fights back the Horde. And does that sometimes turn into a larger battle? Whereas, you'll have maybe two Horde attacking a single character, so you'll send in the Delta Force, and then those folks will call their Delta Force, and pretty soon you've just got two guilds just going at it.
Well, the one of the latest encounters that we had um, right before 5.4, it turned out to be like a four guild war. There was Warsong Battalion. They started attacking a low level, and then it turned into a 20 man. Then it was 40, and it wound up being like 180 people on both sides out there fighting in the middle of the Valley of Four Winds.
Holy smokes! So it can escalate pretty quickly then.
Very fast, and sometimes without rhyme nor reason. Sometimes it's not even, it's not even people we've heard of. It's sometimes just horde itself. They'll see another horde being attacked, or vice versa, and the next thing you know, you've got 15, 20 people out there in the zone killing each other.
Well, I mean, that does sound like a lot of fun, especially when it's something that, is not expected like that, and then turn into a server event. So, speaking of server events, as far as your guild, do you have to hold like guild meetings within cities and stuff to kind of have some sort of safety so you can perform your guild meetings and whatnot?
Sometimes, most of the time we have them right here where we're doing the interview, and it hasn't been a problem. It probably will turn into one, but you never know. The Horde are funny. Like I said, sometimes they attack without rhyme nor reasoning, and that most of the time that has been our rival Warsong Battalion, and they're a very strong Horde guild, and we enjoy PvPing with them sometimes. There's been another guild that has been trying to become a rival of ours, I think, and that's Greaves of Valor, and they have really turned into a little pain in the backside as of late. But that's okay, because we're ready for it, and if they want it, just bring it.
Okay, well, wonderful. So, folks, we'll be right back with some more questions for the band. And we're back, and now, folks, one of my favorite parts of the interview is we're going to ask the members what they enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits. And so, first up, we have Murgleproof, Private of the Band of Misfits, Sergeant Major Murgleproof, level 90 Dwarf Monk. Hello, sir. And the question to you again is, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits?
Well, like Sarah said, I was a founding member of Band of Misfits back on Maelstrom, and Alliance over there was constantly being run over, and there was a couple other guilds that tried to do a world PvP guild, and they're lame, as it were, no names mentioned. And it's I'm of the same philosophy of whatever I'm doing, unless I'm definitely knee deep in something else, I will come to the aid of anybody else and would expect nothing less.
Okay.
Love World PvP because it's not structured like arenas or battlegrounds. It's bring your game and let's get it.
Okay, so what you enjoy about your guild then basically is that you guys are pretty much got one another's back.
I'd say 95% of the time. There's a few instances where we can't be there. I haven't been on for a while, like I said, but that's real life that's been interfering with that.
Well, sure. Alrighty, well, thank you very much, sir. All right, up next we have Kizrar, Delta Force of Band of Misfits, level 90 Draenei Shaman. Ma'am, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits?
Definitely the players. I don't think I would ever join a guild that had no fun players and no one fun to talk to, because if I'm not having fun, then it's really nothing to do with me.
Okay, well, wonderful. Excellent. Thank you very much, ma'am. Alrighty, folks. Up next, we have Purvix, Private of the Band of Misfits. She's Purvix the Hallowed, level 90 Draenei Priest. And Purvix, same question to you, ma'am. What do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits?
Well, I love that they're just a friendly, helpful, very knowledgeable group of gamers. They just make the experience enjoyable.
Oh, well, wonderful. That's an excellent answer. And thank you very much. Alrighty, up next we have Loppy Rogue. Again, Delta Force, a Band of Misfits. Sir, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits?
I would have to say definitely, as to be repetitive, the wonderful people that I've been playing with. World of Warcraft is definitely one of those games that I've dropped just about 3 times, usually about 6 months at a time. It's crazy. Again, if you don't have good people to play with, then there's just no fun to be had.
Well, sure. Well, excellent answer, sir. Thank you very much. Next up is Ash, co-general of the Band of Misfits. Hi, Ash.
Hey, Turwinkle.
So, Ash, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits?
I think it's a repeat thing. It's my friends. I've played with a lot of people for, well, since I started playing almost a year, well, more than a year ago. Pretty much when it came out. And all the friends I've made and stuff in the game is, like, they can't be replaced.
Okay, well, wonderful. Wonderful answer. Thank you very much, Ash. Next up is Desired, Private of the Band of Misfits. And Desired, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits Guild?
Well, I just started playing again, and they've helped me very well with gearing my characters, and very cooperative.
Oh, well, excellent. So they helped you get all this wonderful gear you have on here, and that's great. All right. Thank you very much, sir. And we're back with Bits and Pieces, Private of the Band of Misfits. And, sir, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits Guild?
Mainly how everyone's like really friendly and will do anything out of their way to help you with anything you really need.
Oh, well, wonderful. It's a perfect answer. Thank you very much. Next up is Affliction, Private of the Band of Misfits. And, sir, what do you enjoy about being in the guild Band of Misfits?
I like the history that we have together, and the hawk.
Okay. And what is the hawk?
The crazy guy standing behind you.
Okay. And I take it he's a good friend of yours, sir?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Excellent answer, sir. Thank you. Next up is Z, Delta Force, the Band of Misfits. And so, Z, what do you enjoy about being in this fine guild?
Oh, I've been in this guild for 18 days. I come from another server just to be in this guild because it is a great group of people. We love PvP, world PvP, RBGs. It's just a great group of people.
Okay, well, wonderful. So you came from an entirely different server, transferred over just to be part of this guild. That's wonderful.
Yes, it is. It's great.
Well, excellent answer. Next up is Tor. So, Tor, what do you enjoy about being in the Band of Misfits Guild?
I like the fact that these guys allow me to be on any tune that I have, and I have quite numerous amounts, and they let me do whatever I want without judging me for it.
Okay. Well, that's great. Excellent. All right, next up is Hawk, the Delta Force of Band of Misfits, and we asked Hawk the same question, what he enjoys about being in the Band of Misfits. And he says, okay, so I love people, and they are people, and the RBGs and the people in general. And so, wonderful answer, sir. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, folks, and we have the guild leader himself here, Sorrow. And so, Sorrow, what do you enjoy about leading this fine band of misfits?
Just all the wonderful people that I have in the guild. Without them, I couldn't be a guild master. Their patience and just we all get to do RBGs together. We world PvP together. But I think for the most part, what I enjoy the best about it is we're probably not like most guilds. We're real family oriented, I would say. We treat each other like brothers and sisters. Even some of the younger kids that are here call me dad. And it just warms my heart to have such great people. And without them, Sorrow wouldn't be the guild master that he is. I know that it takes a lot of patience on their part and mine also. And I just love everybody. I mean, it's so great and everything. It's just been it's wonderful.
Well, excellent. And from what the answers that we received from the folks behind us there, they seem to all really enjoy each other's company within the guild, which makes it a lot of fun to come on into the game, especially when you've got a group of people that you enjoy being with. And I think all that goes back to the leadership of the guild and to you, sir, in fostering that type of atmosphere within the guild. So good job to you, sir. And folks, when we come back, we'll have some final thoughts on the Band of Misfits. All right, folks, and we're back. So, Sorrow, one last question. Is there something that you would like the folks out there to know about the Band of Misfits that we haven't covered here today?
Well, just to keep in mind, that everybody in the guild is from everywhere. A lot of people from around the world. Some from Australia, some from from China, from Japan, just different places, and we love everybody here, and it's just a great guild to be in. If you're looking for good fun and want to have fun, then this is the guild for you. Also, I just wanted to take a second to give a shout out to Sneak Doo. Due to some family problems, he couldn't be here, but Sneak Doo, I love you, and Evoli, man, I wish y'all could have been here, but I know life comes first. But yeah, just basically it's an all-around good guild to have fun and just be yourself.
All right, well, excellent. And again, it has been a joy talking with all you folks tonight. And these guys, let me tell you, in between takes are just hilarious. They are a wacky bunch, but certainly a lot of fun. And so feel free to cut loose here, guys. And I've done my best. There we go. Sorrow's starting it off with a little dance move here. And again, these folks have been in between takes have been just a lot of fun. And it really is a great guild. So, folks, if you're looking to join a guild that's just, again, a lot of fun, who enjoy each other's company and have a great time doing rated battlegrounds and the PvP and whatnot, this is the guild for you here on Emerald Dream. So, folks, Turwinkle is going to be back in the hinterlands to give his final thought. And so we will get back with that next. So we'll see you folks back in the hinterlands. Alrighty, folks. Well, we made it back safe and sound to the hinterlands. Well, Turwinkle, that was certainly something new and something a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Indubitably.
You bet. The Band of Misfits Guild is a wonderful guild on the Emerald Dream server. So, folks, if you're looking for a guild over on the ED server, you couldn't have a more fun guild to join than the Band of Misfits. Great guild with a solid PvP background, and it looks like they're doing a lot of things in the RBGs. So if that's something that interests you, check them out and contact any one of their members for an invite. And hopefully you'll find yourself within their ranks and having a lot of fun. Well, Turwinkle, I guess we should ask the folks next that, hey, folks, if you like this episode, click that like button. If you would like to comment on the Band of Misfits or on any of our previous episodes, please do so below. Let us know what you think. And finally, if you'd like to subscribe, we'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. Well, excellent job tonight, Turwinkle. You did a great job. And, sir, we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Turwinkle. Bye-bye.